You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. When the Spirit says clap, you gotta clap right along. Clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. When the Spirit says hum, you gotta hum right along. You gotta snap when the Spirit says snap. You gotta snap when the Spirit says snap. When the Spirit says snap, you gotta snap right along. Snap when the Spirit says snap. You gotta swim when the Spirit says swim. You gotta swim when the Spirit says swim. When the Spirit says swim, you gotta swim right along. Swim when the Spirit says swim. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. When the Spirit says stomp, you gotta stomp right along. Stomp when the Spirit says stomp. Whoa! You gotta hush when the Spirit says hush. You gotta hush when the Spirit says hush. When the Spirit says hush, you gotta hush right along. Hush when the Spirit says hush. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Sing when the Spirit says sing. Hey, when the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Sing when the Spirit says sing. Yeah, you gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. Oh, you gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. And you gotta stop when the Spirit says stop.